in your group, come up with a list of things that Clark Street School is doing well right now, as far as making youth adult partnership part of the school culture, and things they're not doing well. So things you'd like to improve.
Are you going to ask us to share those out?
Yeah.
Are we limited to 2?
No.
Good. We encourage self-expression. It's an important value to us, like the youth adult partnership is important to us. Like
The fact that it's a cornerstone of our school.
We listen to each other and we value each other's opinions.
Okay.
And we push for action.
I keep hearing this thing, and this is sort of aside, but that you want to do a better job recruiting youth and students. I guess recruiting to what? Youth adult partnership takes place in a variety of settings, so it takes place, sure, in governance, but it can also take place in after-school service programs. It can take place in planning. It can take place in, for example, helping Jason to develop a new school community partnership for students. Students can play a role in that. It can happen inviting students to do evaluation or surveys about the school, about how you're doing with youth adult partnership. So it can happen in a lot of different ways. I just want to make sure that when you're thinking of recruiting, you're thinking recruiting to what end and to what setting. And I think when you do that, you'll be able to align the interests of students to, so their student talents, to different things that might be in their interest. You might be able to hook them up with someone in the community or with a teacher they might not have worked with before and do a better job. So the next step is action steps. And my goal is for you to come up with 2, but we can come up with more. And the idea is to come up with some concrete things that you can do in the short term or in the long term. And the actions can address one or more of the strengths and weaknesses. I'll erase my examples. And let's just fire away.
What I hear you asking us is, this is how we think. Can you give me 2 small, concrete, doable steps that would increase youth adult partnerships? So I would say that one thing that we could commit to and actually make happen in the beginning of the school year is this is what a youth adult partnership is. This is why it would benefit the community. It would benefit you individually and the community. And I think that the students who were involved in the initial training, with some support from adults, could plan and execute that.
So an introductory session on youth adult partnership for students.
For all
For
students.
all students, new and old.
That is correct. For all students.
Primarily led by these guys.
That's it. Sophie and Emily are going to do the whole thing. That is one small, doable, concrete step.